listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.
A very good day to you. You're currently listening to Downtown Radio, Heart of the City, Heart of the People. My name is Princess Zwane, and this is the Midday Talk with Princess Zwane. This is our second episode. Yeah, a very, very, very second episode with myself, of course, Princess Zwane. It's a Midday Talk, man, and I just love the show. I feel super excited every time I have to record the show because it has my name on it, firstly, and secondly, because, I'm the driver, and who doesn't like to be a driver? Yeah. Guys, listen, I have my seatbelt on. Yes, I have my seatbelt on, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So for today, the first link, or we will just touch bases on money management tips. Yes, directly from me. Mina bafethu ngifuna ukuthi nibe stingy njengami yabo. Don't waste money. Don't waste money. So I'm going to help you with that. And then our second topic will be law of attraction versus spiritual faith. Do stick with us and get in touch with us. Our Facebook page is at the official Downtown Radio. Twitter is at Downtown Radio, and our WhatsApp line is 063-840-0307.
You are listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.
You're still listening to the Midday Talk with Princess Zwane right here on Downtown Radio. So like I said earlier on, that I will tell you guys give you guys some tips, money management tips, It's very important to make your money work for you than for you to work for your money, It's what I always tell myself, and it's what I always tell people that I know. We'll see, come on, guys. Imagine spending so much money and then getting nothing on that, So, yeah, let's decrease on the spending and let's, increase kuma investing and whatever. As long as you're making money, man, I'm just good with it. Right, so the first tip is track your savings to improve your finances. This is very crucial. If you know how much you're earning and you're very true to how much you're earning, and you don't do both side la payana, making your money go to different things that are not even that are not even good. But yeah, just make sure that you track your savings to improve your finances. And then the second one is save up cash to afford big purchases. So I was talking to someone earlier on, I think 2 days back, and they were telling me that they want to purchase new techies. Cost them about like 3,500 rand. And I asked them, how much do you earn? They were like, oh man, 4,000. So I was like, so you want to spend 3,500 on techies and you'll be left with 500 rand. They were like, yeah, I mean, I have my parents, they'll get me this and this and this. Right, so this is my advice from me to you. Listen, give me dollar, guys. Money-wise, I give dollar. You just gotta give me my flowers while I'm still alive. Listen, if you want to buy or if you want to purchase something, it's very important that you save up money for that. Like maybe every single month you save up like 500 rands, maybe 1,000 rands. You know that you're saving up to purchase whatever that you're planning on purchasing, and you get guys. Whenever it's time to pay, you paying, and a lot of money. It'll just be normal, a normal purchase. And then the third one is budget makes your life easier. I know you guys struggle with budgeting, but it's very important to make sure that you budget everything before you purchase. And then the last one, I want to keep this very short. The last one is a 9-to-5 job isn't the only way to make money. Listen, I preach this each and every single time. You gotta have 2 streams of income. Please don't depend on one thing. Please help me, help my soul, and God help you. Just don't depend on one thing. Let's make money, man. Let's have business ideas. Let's generate money. Let's invest. Let's buy shares. Let's buy stock. Do whatever. As long as you're making money, I'm good with that.
You are listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.
So earlier on, I was sharing with you guys a few of money management tips that I have and that I definitely use, even though, imali yona ayikho ningana. But it helps then fun. Fun. So now our second topic is law of attraction versus spiritual faith or faith in God. However you prefer to pronounce it, however you prefer to say it, but it's all faith at the end of the day. What is the difference, and whether do you guys think that spiritual faith and law of attraction go hand in hand in terms of the principle that apply to both, in terms of how they both work. Are they, compatible? Are they the same? So yeah, and these are the responses I got from you guys. Very interesting, and yeah, let's listen to them.
You are listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.
Yeah, 100%. I believe in law of attraction. Yeah, 100%. Law of attraction just basically means that positive results bears positive. No, I'm lying. Positive thoughts bears positive results. Negative thoughts bears negative results. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And so, if you believe, like, yeah, it does go hand in hand with faith, like faith in God, for example. If you believe in something and saying, listen, next year I'm going to get a job, and that's in your mind and you believe so much in that, everything that you're going to do will be in line towards that goal. You know what I mean? Everything that you do, what you dream about, what you think about, even the conversations that you'll be hearing around, or you eavesdropping or whatever, you'll be only be listening to things that are in line towards that goal. Because sometimes you'll be just sitting there and you hear someone talking about, hey, there's a job guy, they're looking for, or there's a vacancy guy, they're looking for people who have these qualifications, and you'll hear that because your minds and thoughts are in line with that, and you'll hear that, and immediately you'll be like, hey, tell me more about that, and another person gives you the information, because people, because this life is very, very strange. How this life is very funny, actually. Because sometimes we think we have it all worked out. This is how I'm gonna move in life, right? I'm gonna get, for example, a student right now who's in varsity thinks that they're gonna graduate, they're gonna get a job, they're gonna then when they once they get the job, they're gonna buy a car, get an apartment. Like, life is just gonna work in that way, right? And life doesn't always work out that way. It works in very funny ways. You find yourself in situations that you never thought you'd be, right? Because that's just how life is. So a situation whereby, for example, the example that I just did right now, whereby you eavesdropping or you're hearing someone talking about something, and then you approach them, and then they be like, yeah, there's a job guy, and that's how you get your job. It's not something that you would think, right? It's not something that you plan. Which one day I'll meet up with someone, they'll talk about a job, and then I'll go and apply for it, and then I'll get it. That's not what you'd plan, right? So that's why I'm saying, it's all about law of attraction. You attract what you want. You attract what you want. You attract what you're thinking. But if you're always on a negative and you're always thinking negative things, negative thoughts, negative this, bad things will happen. Because that's where your mind is at. You're always thinking, flip, get fun, everything get fun. A car could even hit you right now. You wouldn't even care because your thoughts your thoughts are in line to that, because if something bad will happen, and it will happen, it will prove you right that it's going to happen. Like, a bad thing will happen, and when it happens, you'll be like, yeah, well, what did I think? Vele bizokwenza. You know what I mean? So law of attraction is very, very important. It's very, very important, and people need to understand that. Like, what you're watching, what you eating, what you thinking, what you listening to, is very, very important, because it has a whole impact in your life and what you striving towards. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about it.
What up, everybody? This is DJ R to the A to the P to the S to the E to the D from the Source of Inspiration. Thank you so much for having me on your show, Princess Ikosti. Um, uh, Sharing my thoughts on the law of attraction. I think it has to do with being your ideal self, or being who you aspire to be, living your ideal life in the midst of, uh, everything that you're still hoping to have. For example, if you're trying to be, uh, like, if you want to be a president one day, then you start living like a president. You start having those principles. You start, having that lifestyle. It means you're looking for opportunities to lead every now and then. You always try to govern your circle. You're always trying to govern your family, your friends, finding solutions, and being a leader at heart. So you don't wait for the time where you are appointed to be a president for you to be a president. So by so doing, you are attracting the presidency in a way. I'm probably just making a bad example, using a bad example. I don't know, but all I'm trying to say um, is using your actions to attract whatever that you wanna have at some point. And then I really believe that it has to do with the spirituality or beliefs, because I'm a spiritual person. And I love the verse, the chapter in Isaiah 54, if I'm not mistaken. It speaks a lot about preparing a place for your blessings, widening your tent, for bigger things to come to your life and whatever. So that's, for me, is a law of attraction, somehow. So yeah, thank you so much.
Law of attraction is just one of many laws of this universe we're in. It goes like this. If you tend to spend most of your time thinking, working, and exposing yourself, gravitating towards a desire, it may be a career or what, the universe is automatically bound to give you that desire. I know it sounds simple, but it's very hard. And I don't think it goes hand in hand with spiritual faith in God only, but just faith too. Because even an atheist could apply this law and it could work for him or her. Because it's a law of the universe. It's of this earth and not God. So, Zizi, out here, peace.
Interesting, very interesting. Your guys' opinions are super interesting, and I feel like the more I listen to them, the more broader the whole topic is for me. So I'm sure you guys are wondering, how did I get to know this law of attraction thingy? So after my radio lessons, after my radio training, when I went to collect my certificates that I completed my training, my sir sat me down and he literally played this like 1 hour clip about the law of attraction. And it was the first time for me. I was like learning the law of attraction. I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting, because it's something I never knew even existed. Yeah, yeah, but I gained a bit of knowledge around the topic and everything around that. So, my personal opinion regarding a law of attraction, for me, law of attraction just simply works with the universe. You command or you demand the universe to do something for you, and then everything automatically happens in your favor, and it's also about positivity. If you are positive, the universe gives off positive energy towards you. So it's always about how you feel and what is it you're thinking about. If you have positive thoughts, you will literally attract positive stuff into your life. And if you are negative, you'll literally attract negative things into your life. And that is how law of attraction basically works. So if you are 100% sure and you're 100% confident in yourself, there is a lesser chance to go to whenever you walk in a room full with people people and everyone around there. You get in the room, you know that you're confident, you know that you are just positive, and you just do your thing, and then it goes directly in your favor. Do I think that law of attraction is similar to faith? My answer is a definite no. Faith is different compared to law of attraction. Law of attraction is about positivity. Faith is about believing. Faith is about saying something and believing that whatever that you're saying will eventually happen. So it's my own personal opinion that faith and law of attraction don't necessarily go hand in hand, but some of the principles that apply to both make them kind of similar, but they're not similar. They're just totally different in terms of how they both operate, in terms of how they both move. It's just very different. It's the same as comparing Toyota Taz. It's the same as comparing Toyota Taz with a Ford Mustang. It's different, very different. And how they both move is entirely different. How you transition whenever you're changing gears, it's always different than when you have, like an old model car is very different from a new model car, because old car you gotta push the gears, and then with a new car it's kind of like smooth. It's smooth. So for me, that is like my own personal opinion around the whole topic, and I hope this makes sense to you. It just gotta make sense for you.
You are listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.
Unfortunately, it's that part of the show where I have to love and leave you, but I am not leaving you alone. I'm leaving you with these wise words from me, myself, and I, and this is how it goes. So I remember first episode I talked about humble beginnings, accepting yourself from where you're starting and everything, and now I'm just adding to that. I'm literally just putting a full stop on the previous show, and this is what I had to say to you. Yeah, this is what I have to say to you. Be happy with where you are. That's very important in Bilwedi. No matter where you are, just be grateful that you are there. Be grateful that you are alive. Be grateful that you still can breathe in and breathe out oxygen. Be grateful that you still have water. The little things, man, matter in life. And yeah, that is all. So from me, Princess Honey, I'm saying to you, stay safe and stay shining. And please, please be careful out there. And please be proud of yourself and be proud of your accomplishments. Love, peace, and have a good time.
You are listening to Downtown Radio, the heart of the city, the heart of the people.